So I hope you thought about it for a minute. Now let's really tackle this thing. If it's between these two signs, greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, the money being spent cannot ever be greater than 50. Therefore, the correct answer is 50 should be greater than or equal to whatever the amount of money being spent. Now, in another video, I'll go through my quick and easy 3 steps, more like 3.5 steps, to solve equations. And the same steps that you use to solve equations are the same steps you're going to use to solve inequalities. So we're going to start on the side with the variable. We want to isolate this variable. So what we'll do is the inverse operation. We'll do the opposite of plus 850. We'll do minus 850. And whatever I do to one side of the inequality sign or the equal sign, I must do to both. So if you're doing this by hand, you want to make sure you align the decimals, which a lot of my students forget to do. But if you're using a calculator, of course, you don't have to do all that. But I know students struggle with place value and using these zeros, and sometimes we just put numbers where we want to. But let's not do that. So $50 minus $8.50 leaves you with $51.50. It's greater than or equal to 5x. If you divide both sides by 5, why am I dividing both sides by 5? Well, I want the coefficient to be 1, and dividing by 5 is the opposite of multiplying by 5. And we always use the inverse operation to solve. This means that whatever 51, grab a calculator right quick. So $51.50 divided by 5 equals 10.3 is greater than or equal to x. Or let's flip this around and write it. I like to write inequalities with the variable on the left side. So x is still going to be the same. Small side to the x is less than or equal to 10.3. So, can he actually play 10.3 games? Because remember what x represents. Now, I don't think you're done and just try to run off. Remember what x represents. It represents the number of games. But who plays 10 point? You can't play a decimal of a game. So, can he play 11 games? Will we go up or will we go down? Well, he's technically ran out of money if he's at 10.3. So the most games that he can play, says creating inequality to represent a situation. Well, Manny can play, and pay attention to the wording, because this is the same wording they'll usually use when you see word problems dealing with inequalities. Manny can play at least or up to 10 games. Done. Your exit ticket, of course, has some different numbers, but if you follow those steps, you should be good. See you later. If you have any questions, drop the questions, comments, feedback. Yeah. If you see me make a mistake, anything, it's all welcome, it's all love, all right? See y'all later.